Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 10-year anniversary stream. It feels so weird to say that. Also, there's a lot of interesting commands that are available. I didn't even know. Hey, how's everybody doing? My Free Soul, Raging Fury, Copyright, Master Margarita. Thanks you all for being here. Joker, hello. Yeah, we kind of. It's been a while, right? I was actually looking to see on YouTube in my subscriber list if I can actually see who the first subscribers there were. And there was like one from 2014 and everything else was from 2016 and afterwards. At least, like, you can't see everyone in the list. It's kind of it. YouTube is a little bit weird. Anyway, hang on. This should be looping here. All right. So I was originally, my plan was to start an hour ago, and then I realized, hey, today was the Cygate mission. I gotta give people some time to actually watch the episode fully. But I guess I didn't give enough time. Also, I'm trying here for the first time. I have my desk in the standing position, so I'm actually walking around and everything. So I'll see how that goes, how long I can stand, and when I'm gonna switch over to sitting. That also means my camera might be a little bit cut off, depending on how I move. I'll have to see. Now, the title already says Enemy Unknown, right? But so what I wanted to do today is do a little bit, I don't know, self-reflection. I know there's a few things, or as I put it in the 10 years command, I feel incredibly grateful for being able to do that for so long. And of course, most of all, it's because of you guys who are watching right now, or you folks who are watching right now. But I've also, standing on the shoulders of giants. So there were always other people, other creators that either I looked up to, or that actually actively helped out, or that I just took as an inspiration. So I thought it would be interesting or funny that I picked for 10 years 10 people that had in some sort of way an influence on me in the last 10 years, and then also play some games that are somehow related to these people. That sounds more complicated than it is. Hey, Finku. How you doing? Pablo, hello. So yeah, and that's kind of what we want to do. And also, I'm going to be talking maybe a little bit more, being a little bit retrospective and all that, because I think it's cool to look back at those 10 years. Now, when I say 10 years, right, I gotta be always honest. Yes, the first stream was exactly 10 years ago. Then I streamed for, I don't know, 6 weeks or so, until that initial Army of Two Enemy Within campaign was over. And then I didn't stream or make any videos or record or anything until XCOM 2 was released. So there's not 10 years of content there, but I'm still gonna celebrate the 10 years. And by the way, so you might see in the corner there, this was my old start screen that is still on the video. You can kind of see a little bit what I initially planned to do, right? So we have the XCOM soldiers here on the left, and there's a Hearthstone icon in the back. The V is the 5 from Civilization 5. There is a Cromwell tank from World of Tanks in the foreground, and there's Battlestar Galactica hovering over it. So this was basically when I designed this start screen 10 years ago. I said, okay, let's get some shit in there, that stuff that I want to do eventually, that I want to do live streams or videos for or whatever. Well, turns out I never played World of Tanks on stream. We did do Battlestar Galactica board games, I think we had a few streams with Civilization 6, and I think I also had a Hearthstone Battlegrounds stream. So, you know what? 4 out of 5, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, and it was really, first encounters with. I'm not even sure how I made this. Was this already with GIMP, or I think it was when I was doing my game design, game development studies, and I had actually access to Photoshop. I don't even know. It's a thing, and it's there. This is the very first video on my channel, March 28. So, because the live stream was the day before, and then I exported it to YouTube. Anyway, so the way this stream today is gonna work. Let me actually turn off the music here. So for each
to see you again.
For each kind of I've kind of, as I mentioned, there's 10 creators that I've picked, and it was kind of hard to I can't pick everyone, but 10 people that I picked that I want to say thank you to, that kind of I feel in a way influenced me, and then we're gonna play games related to that, and I've grouped them up in groups of 2, so that we're not running through 10 different games here in 5 hours. So we're gonna start at the beginning, since we have here Enemy Within Army of Two, which is then, of course, related to the game, which, okay, it's making sense. So even though there's no specific order in the people I want to thank, the original idea for the Army of Two series was from Beagle. You might know the YouTube channel Beagle Rush, and Beagle, who has been doing a lot of XCOM content, a lot of Long War content over the years. And in 2014, on Valentine's Day, he and his partner, they did a Army of Two kind of situation where each one of them controlled one soldier, and they try to play through Enemy Within this way. Didn't go so well for them, but that's a separate thing. And while watching that, I thought, hey, I think we can do that. That should be possible. So I did a few test runs, played around a little bit, and then like 6 weeks later, the first stream happened, and the rest is history. This is vanilla. So the other that I'm going to throw with Beagle into the XCOM Enemy Within thank you boat is going to be Christopher Ott, who is probably, well, not the longest, but one of the long YouTube Let's Players that I watched, and I especially back in the day was watching his Enemy Within Army of Four Iron Man Impossible campaign, which was really cool. And I remember when I did the Army of Two campaign, at some point I also tweeted out at him, and he replied and gave some encouragement about this achievement of doing 2 people. And he kind of, at some point, a year ago, 2 years ago, actually contacted me on Discord because he was looking to start a new XCOM 2 campaign and wanted to know, hey, are those Long War of the Chosen campaigns, are those really those long? I see like 120 episodes on your channel. I'm like, yeah, no, it's that long. And he's like, eh. So I'm at fault that he never played it because it's too long for him. Sorry. Anyway, let's do a Sky. Hello. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your work, if you can. Thank you. So we're going to do some, again, as part of the stream, we're going to jump through at least 5 different games, always, with 2 creators I want to say thank you to in this way. So we're going to start with Enemy Within. We're going to play like 2 missions or something like that. I don't want to rush through it, but I also don't want to turn this into a whole big XCOM 1 stream, because I want to have some time at the end of the stream to play some more of the current Long War of the Chosen campaign. Oh yeah, If the game doesn't... I'm sorry. Does it? No. This is all well prepared. Okay. Hey, Dietrich, how you doing?
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission. We've picked up a
Right.
local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area.
Original Bradford.
Go down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Now, if you always thought in XCOM 2 Gatecrasher is a shitty mission, oh boy, the first mission in Enemy Within, I'm an Impossible, that felt kind of rough.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Oh, I think did I enable hidden potential? No, I think we all have standard soldiers. Damn. I didn't save the second wave options.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Looks, I mean, I guess most of you are probably familiar with... We're not gonna do predictions for this. So I'm assuming most of you are gonna be familiar with Enemy Within, Enemy Unknown, right? That we got Meld in that direction.
Got it.
I'm rolling.
Moving.
Okay.
Roger that.
Now, without concealment, we're just gonna do the whole
Scanning.
good old Overwatch camping. Nobody's there.
Aye, aye, Commander. Visual on the goods.
Oh boy. Down the high ground. Well, one of them was at least. Okay, game. Alright. So I think we got two turns? 2 turns on that meld? Are you kidding me? Can I even get that? Rip. There's no way I can get that.
Headed there now. Double time.
Moving out.
Move back. We hide here behind the corner. Yeah, I kind of wish like this basically with current graphics and games, you know, I would like to set a waypoint here so I run along the half cover in case one of the sectors in Overwatch, but I'm gonna be running this way. Well, that's not helpful. There they go.
Moving to position. On the move.
Heading there now.
On Overwatch.
It is good to see you again.
Tranquility of mind. Hello there.
Roger that. Scanning.
I feel, Commander.
There's something out there. Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
Adjusting sights.
Damn it.
Now, did just make the noise of a new pot.
Hostiles taken care of.
Get wrecked. Where's the other guy?
Getting it done.
Moving out.
I'm just gonna be camping the high ground here.
On my way.
That's basically all that's needed, right? Like, it baffles me that since the release of XCOM 1 and XCOM 2, how few really good tactical strategy kind of games,
Moving to Overwatch.
squad games came out.
I'm on it.
You one of the
I'm taking fire.
guys be what? Okay, so there was a group that activated.
For the love of God.
Ah, here we go. So I haven't played Jagged Alliance myself, so I can only base it on what I watched others play, and I think it had some issues. No, I'm actually not sure how many sectors are active now. So there's 2 guys here, and there's still 1 guy who was somewhere around this building.
Will do.
Maybe there's a 3rd one. Okay. So here's a question. 20% for height. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Adjusting sights.
Yeah, you do that. Adjust sides as much as you want. And wouldn't it be nice to know who I see here?
I'm rolling.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice.
Taken care of.
He exploded so hard he took the door with him. Okay.
Heading to that location.
Just gonna stand myself next to the injured rookie and see if I can hit any of these shots. Let's go for that guy. Fair enough.
Sights.
Oh, he's gonna finish off. No, okay, he missed the injured guy. I still feel I just heard some footsteps from somewhere here. Can we get a flank on this guy from here? No, we need to get here. Unless we get a weird... You know, if I have line of sight, I'm technically flanking him, even though I lean out in this direction, which doesn't flank him. But I think XCOM 1 was weird on that. Also, for a second there, I saw the last sectoid. Oh, he's just standing out in the open. Cool. Okay, so I don't see the guy back there. Well, thankfully, I have a different target. What? I've never... He's just standing out in the open?
Taken care of.
Alright, do we just volume of fire that the mind merger?
Damn
Well,
it, missed the target.
Volume of misses. You can't hit the guy that previously hit you. Okay.
On my way.
I don't think I have the range to grenade him. I guess I could do it from out in the open.
Heading to that location.
That couldn't possibly go wrong, right? Could it?
It is good to see you again.
Oh, and grenades do exactly 3 points of damage. So that needs to blow up, give me line of sight, and then the injured guy would need to hit his shot against the merger. Feels risky. Let's do it.
Eat this.
Hey, Alex Brenner. You doing? Okay, so, you know, just... This is the third 65 we're taking on this guy, right? So, statistically, we're probably missing that. Oh, yeah, get wrecked. It's called Superior Tactics, look it up.
I'm on it, Commander.
Right, Melt is still somewhere back there and asking me to be
Aye, aye, Commander.
reckless here. Ah, no, I didn't. That I was moving you there to reload. I hate how it doesn't switch back to the view of the soldier. Okay, you are at risk of being flanked here, so I don't like that. You don't see those guys at all.
Affirmative.
That's the melt. Now, I'm not sure if this can actually be blown up.
Catch.
Logical, hey, how are you?
On the move.
New game. This is a you know, graphics mod pack.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna
Moving out.
hide in there.
Affirmative.
I don't think you can, like, you cannot, in XCOM 2 you would be able to lean out to that higher ground there, but you can't in this. Oh. Almost had him.
Adjusting sights.
Hey, thank you very much.
Ah, for the love of
Oh.
God, get me out of here.
Two people injured so far. None of the Overwatches hit.
Damn it. Cover my flank. I'm all right.
Why are you... What?
Fuel's about to go.
You're flanked? Fuel's about to go. So the truck is on fire? Okay, cool. Ah. This is a flank in XCOM 1. Now, we can flank this guy. That is not a problem. The problem is this guy sitting all the way back there. And yeah, if I go here, then he's gonna flank me, so... My trump card was this guy being able to flank to the left, but that's not happening. Now I wonder... Okay, let me just
Alien object in sight.
try this. Oh boy. So you only see this guy, but that guy is dead. If we can kill the Mind Merger.
Frag out.
I would be careful of calling this a run at all. It's like a we play a little bit and then see how it goes.
Okay.
So it's more. Don't expect this to turn into a full-on campaign. We'll just see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna be flexible here. 250 missions incoming. It's not long war, so we got that going for us. So against us.
Weapons dry.
Okay. As long as he stays there, I'm fine. If he moves forward to that position, I'm not fine. So I guess I'm just gonna overwatch here to hopefully get... Like, he's gonna move, right? He's flanked. Maybe I move tiny bit closer.
Roger that. Scanning.
Come on, Overwatch. That also would give us the melt.
He's down. Weapon
Easy
work
clap.
out. Strike one.
If I may, Commander, the labs are...
Oh, we interrupted Valen. Oh no.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Old, or yeah, rather young Bradford is it's a different feel, isn't it?
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the
Non-alcoholic, but do we know? Look at those wound timers. 5 days wounded after taking 50% of their health damage. Those guys would be out for 28 days and no more. Also, this guy. You're not even getting a promotion from the first mission. It's like, get out of here. Sharpshooter, you don't get a sharpshooter. Alright. Smoke grenades.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Commander to the research labs.
Yeah, taking a plasma hit, burn to the face, and then just, yeah, I'm out for 5 days. This is fine.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Yeah, this is basically where you could play with your A team as long as nobody got injured. Even if they got injured, you could play with them the whole time. So we have to pay to excavate. We don't get money for excavating. Back in my day, you had to pay for every excavation you did. I think you need to build satellites early, right?
Commander to the research labs.
What's
Commander
our
to the
satellite
research labs.
capacity? Can we even go there at the moment? Situation room is grayed out.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Alright, I don't even remember what the meta was. I'm just gonna go right into melts.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when...
Alright, we have one satellite uplink. Non-engineers, yeah. Each is capable of transmissions from 2 satellites. So we can launch one more satellite unless we build another satellite uplink, which we can only build, I think, if we get engineers from the first mission, something like that. But you know, I just wanna play a little bit XCOM. I don't wanna min-max here. Just gonna build a satellite, sit on the remaining credits. Actually, I can't excavate anything else. Plus 2 power. Satellite uplink is what? 5 power. Let's team here. So just doing power on the left side might be an option. Science here. How expensive are those? 100? Okay, I'm gonna build a power generator over there. And scan for activity.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked.
Germany. So we're gonna go for the engineers. Panic is the same in everywhere, right? Everywhere 2 panic. Oh. Although, you know, doing a mission in the Nigerian interior would be on topic. Stats? You don't need stats. Just people. Yeah, that looks fantastic.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Well, there is... I kind of forgot to activate not created equally, where you then have different stats for different people.
Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
What I'm actually more surprised is we started in North America, right?
Roger, Big Sky.
And
5 by 5.
shut
Strike One
Bradford.
has the green light for deployment.
Like in XCOM 2, if you start in North America, then all your soldiers in the barracks will be American, Canadian, Mexican, right? Everything from that continent. While here, even though we have a start in North America, we have soldiers from all around the world. This map sucks, yes. There's definitely very little high ground. I think this counts as high ground here where we're at, but other than that, it's just low cover and
I'm on alien object in sight.
crap. But we do have a meld nearby and actually manageable.
Stepping off.
I think we're gonna run you over there.
Okay.
2 people on the high ground and have 2 people on the low ground, and then we're just gonna
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Overwatch creep up. Listen what
Commander.
where we hear anybody. Yeah, that's something from the right. How close can you get, my friend? Okay, let's get our heavy like here.
Bin unterwegs.
We've got 5 turns. There's no reason to not
Headed there now.
Overwatch creep here.
Eyes peeled.
Overwatch. I am
I'm on it.
Except for it being a boring tactic and
contact.
look at that. Nice hit. Means we can't grenade this guy anymore. Damn. Oh, get wrecked.
No way that just happened.
Oh, I like how that sectoid took cover on the side here, on the side wall, which is out of vision. I mean, it's gonna be flanked though, if we can actually get line of sight on him.
Rücke vor.
Get stuff.
Unter Kontrolle. Heading to that location.
Okay. Just want to see who gets shots here. I'm gonna have some weird line of sight shots from here. I actually don't want to move this way if there's sound on that side.
Headed there now.
See what you can see from there. Nothing. Okay. You can come in here. Before I take any shots, I want to see what shots I have. Cool. So you're gonna shoot this guy. Nice.
Damn it.
I wasn't even close. Now look at those crit chances though. Flanking 50%, 10% base crit from the weapon. Turns out though you're not critting anything if you're not hitting.
On Overwatch.
Not much, not much.
Liege unter Beschuss.
Okay, so rookie here
Bin unterwegs.
is gonna bravely move up. Grenade that. You can't grenade around the right side. Alright, then we grenade here. And just blow it all up. Blow it up.
Granate raus.
And then one of you freaks just needs to hit that 1 HP guy. Also, it's not ordered here in hit chance, as it would be in XCOM 2. Easy.
That's affirmative.
I'm on it.
Back in.
Go loud.
Come on, give us another Overwatch hit. I should have said give us another Overwatch kill.
On the move.
Can we get a nice grenade on the back too? Ooh. We can hit all three, but then we kill this guy and we don't get, you know. Normally I would never do this, right? Because we want the corpses and we don't want the weapon fragments. But there's one reason to do this. There's no enemy variety in the first mission. It's all sectoids.
Eat this.
Just gotta trigger our favorite voice line. No? Dr. Valen, are you okay? Maybe I have reduced beginner voiceover also removes that.
Heading to that location.
Nothing about exercising restraint. Okay, let's first of all check what you guys can see here.
Right on.
10 years.
Master! Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much for the resub. Appreciate it.
Und tschüss.
There you go.
He's down. Weapons empty. Cannon gauge. Locked and loaded.
I think we're gonna find more sectoids on the map.
Moving.
Also more males.
Position confirmed. Solid copy.
You know, as long as nothing is active, we don't need cover, right? That's how that works.
Come get some.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
The things are going well. I hope everybody's still alive over there, because we might be paying you guys a visit later on in the stream. Spoiler alert.
I'm on the move.
We're switching here through different games today.
On it.
Rücke vor. Feind in Sicht.
Okay. Like this is something I hated always. How on the scatter they run away from you. And like, okay. Didn't want to fight you either.
Moving.
Moving.
Let's hope we stay concealed. Oh, there's a fourth group? Oh boy. We're gonna be... That is not good. Oh, hang on. Don't we have... You're my support. You have the smoke grenade. Okay. It's just the heavy. We don't need a heavy to win this campaign.
Headed there now.
Immer wachsam, Commander.
Commander.
Just trust the Overwatch. Overwatch always solves all the problems.
Schuss hat nicht gerissen.
It's definitely... That's a good one. Copyright. That's a good voice line. Okay. So he's mind merging. This might just be a rocket target here. If... okay. Probably not a rocket target then.
For the love of God!
Oh, chain panic. So I'm always saying how the first, like in your XCOM save games, right, from XCOM 1, it had the campaign number in it, so to tell you like, yeah, how many campaigns you played. And the first Iron Man Impossible campaign that I actually won was campaign 99 for me. So yeah. Now, I have a feeling that somebody who's getting mind merged is sitting in here, and the mergy is all the way back there. Holy crap. That is scary. What do I even have? I have my two guys that don't have grenades left. That is fantastic. And by that I mean, that is shit. And there's this guy here, and one guy here, and then this guy here who is probably I'm gonna flank and kill my guy. Alright, so I'm thinking...
Aye, aye, Commander.
see if we can keep him alive by dropping some smoke on him.
Smoke's in the air.
So if he survives this, somehow,
Okay.
and we have that rocket next turn, that would be kind of nice.
Gehe auf Feldposten.
Otherwise, we're just gonna spot wipe here. 6 active sectoids against 2 rookies. Not gonna be fun.
Um Himmels Willen, holt mich hier raus!
So anyway, so the plan for today, for those who joined later, was that we're gonna go through different games here, always related to streamers that I consider I don't know, influences, inspirations, help along the way, etc. This guy didn't even move. That sector didn't move, that sector didn't move. The mind mergers are sitting all the way in the back. This guy is still sitting. He's probably on Overwatch, right? He didn't fire.
Moving out.
Maybe not on Overwatch? Okay. You're alive. Oh, the mind merges expired, so he's remerging. Emergent gameplay. Okay, that's a half cover position. Oh, that is a flank. You always knew when the cutscene comes and you see the sector like this, then it's already a kill. Well, this is mean. Alright, so here's the plan. You go back there, and you kill this guy. Easy peasy. Throw an evac. We don't do this here. You can't do this here. I think there might be the evac zone at the start, where we started the mission. We can escape there. I'm not even sure about this. 6 critical for full cover, get wrecked.
Emergency abort. Squad is down. Repeat, squad is down.
We're receiving, Big Sky. Status black confirmed. Return to base for debriefing.
Yeah, so that's Enemy Within. Now we're gonna do one more here. Oh, we got the Defender's Medal. Yeah, no, not doing stupid moves would have been the thing.
Commander, you can now honor our soldiers by awarding them
Boy,
medals for
full
accomplishments.
panic on this is.
You can view and award them.
I don't know what happened there, guys.
Power generator complete.
Oh, excavation complete. Keep excavating. Melt cutscene. I stopped the cutscene. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Alright, let's do weapon fragments.
I'm still having a hard
I
time
think.
grasping what it is.
Look, I don't know. I don't know what the research paths are. I haven't played this game for 6 years or so.
Contact detected.
But I wanted to do this. Exciting air combat.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Easy.
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. How copy, over?
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
I like how Magnify somehow removes the smoke clouds that are above that crash site. Okay. Or maybe it was regular clouds. Anyway. We've got an assault. We're not purely on rookies here. We can still do this.
Get ready to deploy.
Oh god, it's
Our
that
AO
crash
is
site.
within the continental United States. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
This is, by the way, one of the plots that was then adapted for XCOM 2, right? I think this barn, you often see that on like rendezvous missions in Long War. What's all? How you doing?
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay, so the UFO is down there. We have, of course, the whole map where enemies could be. So one thing I'm not sure about anymore is in Long War there's a mechanic if you engage the outsider in the UFO, the boss alien, right? Then everything on the map will converge in that direction. I don't think that's a base XCOM mechanic, but I'm absolutely not sure.
Good to go.
At least we got some melt again.
Move!
Possibly.
Je vais vers la position.
Let's not trigger anything.
Surveille le coin.
On Overwatch.
Oh, I should totally Overwatch with the pistol instead, yeah.
I'm on the move.
Get in there. Oh, hi.
They got me flanked.
Yeah, no kidding.
J'y vais.
No, you got them flanked too.
Kill confirmed.
Slow-mo death scene.
Okay. Taken care of. Got it. Got it covered.
Yeah, it's still in this. Pain is not lost. Got the melts.
I'm rolling.
Can we take the high ground? We certainly can. And even go there on the other side. Yeah, okay, let's stay up there.
Scan en cours.
On Overwatch. Roger that. Scanning. Moving.
And let's not move forward when everybody else is already on Overwatch. That would be a silly thing to do. Second melt is down there. Let's check if we can get a timer on that. If we open the door here.
Visual on the goods.
6 turns, okay. But yeah, we're definitely activating whatever's inside the UFO if we do this. Oh, if we go there.
It is good to see you again.
Light 9, hello there.
I'm rolling.
What's up? Can I get Rookie Vandenberg here? Yes.
Bien, chef.
Right.
Roger that. Scanning.
I hear in this direction. I heard some sectoid footsteps. So what we're gonna do is swing a little bit around. I think I want to breach the UFO so I can get to the melt.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Does that reveal? Okay, it does reveal the guy. That's a long move that he did there. I don't think you can destroy this with grenades. %. Why is there 20? 15? What? Oh, yes, 10 defense. Oh, no, so that's fine. That's fair. Can I fall back, break line of sight? Well, you need to be somewhere else. By the way, can I see? Just see. I can't see his stats, right? Don't know what his hit chance to hit is. Okay. I think we need to rush down.
Good to go.
You're gonna hunker, huh? Because you're way more important than everybody else. You're gonna sit here as a target and overwatch. Which is probably not gonna work. But that should stop him from moving. Oh my god. XCOM. XCOM, why?
Going in for the kill. 10-4.
Activating fair and balanced.
I'm about to start keeping score. Come get some.
Yeah, like in Long War 1, they have these guys. Like, I would never have stayed in a high cover shootout. Like, this was already a little bit risky, but I think his shot must have been 30-40% at most. But in Long War 1, outsiders are more dangerous than anything else that's in the field at the start of the campaign. Do they have CCS at the start?
Time to kick this sucker off.
Did it say the hit chance there for his shot?
It's been secured. Will do.
I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, I thought they don't have CCS right from the start, and in Long War.
Time to motor.
It says base 90 aim, 10 from light plasma. Like, are we talking Long War? Or is it base XCOM?
Yes,
I never actually remember, like, looked at any of those values, I think. That is nasty.
What was that?
But the door's closed. This game. Let's open the door, see if we see anything.
Got it covered.
Okay. Can't reach the mind merging guy. Alright, I'm gonna break down the side here again.
Heading to that location.
Okay. At least, you know, that the high cover tiles, one tile away from the edge, work in XCOM 1. I mean, I do have a Long War 1 campaign on YouTube somewhere. It's one of the reasons why I didn't want to play Long War today, is because I barely remember anything. He's still sitting there, mind merging. But we can get an easy flank on that guy. Maybe we just take this. Oh, he's on Overwatch. This is not a game that coddles you and tells you when enemies are on Overwatch. For 4. Okay, just double check in here. It's 70 with the pistol. I should switch to shotgun. It's gonna be 62. Okay, now let's go pistol. Come on.
X-ray down. I'm on the move.
I don't see you.
Roger. I've got my
I'm gonna overwatch this guy.
That is not good.
Yeah, so I'm fairly certain the assault rifle still does
Dead. For the love of God, get me out of here.
3 to 5 damage, and it tells you up to 4, which is, I think isn't there an option somewhere where it's like showing you like not damage actual damage ranges or something like that. Seem to remember something like that. Anyway, we're back down to 2 rookies. We just lost our assault. We're kind of limited in options here. So I think we're just gonna take the shot. Is it 2 to 4? Yeah, 5 HP rookie. Oh no, that's the assault. Oh, we lost the normal guy. I thought we lost our assault because I thought I saw the assault rifle, the shotgun drop. No, never mind. We're fine.
I'm rolling.
It's 52, or with the pistol, it's gonna be also 52. So we take the pistol because the pistol doesn't take ammo.
Negative damage. Set him up, knock him down. Roger that. X-ray down.
Mission accomplished.
Easy. This game is too easy. Okay, it's 2 to 4. Alright. I've been wrong before.
No one was expecting this. They were some of our best. I wish there was more we could have done.
Brethren, we lost 2 rookies. They were not some of our... Well, I guess technically they were. Gravely wounded, 7 days. Just your average gravely wound. Also, squad sight? No. Your snipers do not get squad sight to start with. What do you expect them to be useful in the first few missions? They get headshot.
We have medals available in the barracks, Commander, if you feel any soldiers merit an award. Commander, we've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet. We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
Yeah, Tommy, you've earned it. Listed crit damage and actual crit damage. Alright, now I kind of want to see here. Oh yeah, base damage 2 to 4. Critical damage 5 to 7. What's the actual critical damage then? Yeah, Templar HQ would be a thing, right? Alright, I think this concludes our first section of the stream here. So as I said, we're going to switch to different games, all related to people that I attribute to
see you again.
Kind of having either inspired, helped, or influenced me in some sort of way. So we're going to get to the second set of people, creators, which is going to be two wonderful people. One you might also know from XCOM streams, the good old guy Marbozir, who has basically been, if you're not familiar with him, he is basically one of the best Civilization 5 players I've ever seen, and I've learned a lot on the Civilization side from him. He's also played a lot of XCOM. He's one of the few people who played the original Long War 2 until forever, but most importantly, he's been super helpful and super supportive in his Discord channel, and he has a ton of information about YouTube, how YouTube works in the background, thumbnails, anything else, and he's been always super helpful sharing the knowledge and giving insights on that, and it's just been an absolute treasure trove of information, and he's been super nice and helpful, you know, considering that his channel is like 10 times bigger. 15 times bigger. Marbs is just a fantastic guy, and I'm so glad to kind of got in contact with him, and he's always been super approachable also, and just somebody I absolutely adore in a way, and can just say cool to know him in a way. And the other person, since we're on the Civilization one, that I kind of want to shout out here as part of this 10-year, 10 creators thank you session is Quill18. Now, he's also, and that's why we're on the Civilization front, he's very active in the strategy game side, and he's been probably one of the YouTube channels I've watched for the longest time. Maybe even somebody where I created my YouTube account to be actually able to subscribe to him, and he's already also done some fan meets in Cologne on the Gamescom, where I've actually been able to meet him and talk to him. And fan meet sounds like a huge thing. There was like 15 people there. We were sitting together in a bar restaurant, and I was basically translating the menu for him, so he knew what to order. So that was really cool, like to getting to know him, and he's super approachable, and also I always really vibed with him with his selection of games, which games he likes. So that's someone I kind of took a lot of inspiration from, and my way of saying thank you is we're gonna just jump into some random Civilization game here, and play half an hour, maybe or so, of Civilization, just a little bit early game, just completely unplanned, unscripted. 80 difficulty, because why not? Random leader. Just one more turn, just a few turns. Because I think that's kind of the, considering those two guys. This is random. Gilgamesh, eh?
You have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From
from this early cradle of
can be a very, very strong early leader with war cards, and you can do some early warfare with them. I probably should then go to Twitch and change edit stream info category. That was Civilization 6. Done.
For a piece of your strength. Venture forth, for it is time to begin your epic tale.
So my initial reaction is, because I'm bad at remembering things, I just saw the picture and for some reason I thought this was Babylon and Hammurabi, and I'm like, oh, easy mode. But no, it's Sumeria, it's Gilgamesh. Close enough. Got a nice plain sill here we could settle on. Giving us that free 2-tile here to work. Now let's go here, see what else is in the area. I think we settled there, yeah. Settle on that plain sill. A little bit of a volcano nearby, not a big deal. Volcanoes never hurt anyone. In ever. What do you need for the war cards, by the way? Oh, I have random tech tree also. Yeah, let's start with animal husbandry and we'll see where we get. There we go. So I was actually when I was thinking about starting doing this stream, right? I was thinking, okay, you know, Mabazir Quill Civilization is kind of the logical one, but which version of Civilization do I take? So I'm personally actually think Civ 4 is my favorite version. Like it's 4, then 6, then 5, kind of, in the way I like the current versions. We're not going to go into detail and say, okay, probably Civ 2 would also be somewhere up there. Civ 1, it's been too long since I played that to really judge it. Civ 3, I never really got that into. But at the end of the day, since Civ 4 is kind of a little bit weird in the way the game capture and everything works, I decided to just go with 6. Now, I'm not saying Civ 5 is a bad game or anything, right? It's just that for me it was it didn't quite resonate as much as 4. Probably still have 1,000 hours in it. Roughly. We go double scout here. Oh, there's no requirement for war cards. We can just build them right away. Okay. Build a scout card. Okay, to Civilization 1 and 2 and Alpha Centauri. You're missing out if you're not playing the more recent Civilizations, but definitely like Civilization 1 was amazing, 2 was really great, and Alpha Centauri was basically 2 in space with much more stuff, and it was a really good game. Like there's so much from Alpha Centauri where I wonder why that hasn't been picked up again in any other games. You played BE? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry that you had to go through that. Okay. I want to kill that scout, but he's not moving. It's, you know what? Let's just hit him once and we can heal. Get some XP. Yeah, Beyond Earth, which was kind of a reskin of Civ 5, but in space, and trying to do the Alpha Centauri thing, and kind of not succeeding at any level. It was rough.
If there are no dogs in heaven,
It would have been a fantastic mod for Civ 5, I think, if they had released it as a, our own mod here, play it. But as a standalone game, I was not feeling that. Oh, Scout's coming out. Not anymore. Master of Magic was there. Wasn't there a remake of Master of Magic fairly recently? So when it comes to the tactical battles, considering like, of course, I'm a big XCOM fan. You might have noticed I've dropped a hint here and there. I am not a fan of tactical battles in 4X games. Like, what is it? The Age of Wonders or something like that? That always bothered me because the tactical battles most of the time in most of these games, they're super shallow. Like, you know, for someone who's used to playing Civ, the tactical battles are kind of boring. And if they get too interesting, if they get too complicated, then they take away from the actual overland. They take up too much time. It's a whole thing. I don't know. I never was a fan of those. So we can make war cards, right? We can do an early rush, but there's nobody that we found yet. So maybe we'll just get a settler out, see how it's going here. Yeah, like Civ, and what I really liked, by the way, on Civ 4, I played a bunch of multiplayer. You could play like team multiplayer games, and they had game settings. So what I like to do with a buddy of mine is we played with Always War, which was a second there. So whenever you encountered another civilization, you immediately declared war on them. And there was no peace option. So first of all, you're not exploring like crazy to get all the goodie huts at the start because, you don't want to get at war with everyone. But also it kind of evens out that the AI was not so great. And so you, by being at war with everybody, it was giving you a really tough time. Samarkand, we're the first to meet them. Okay. There's no other civilization around here. I wonder if I can trick this guy to cross the river. Probably not. Andre, hello. Thank you very much. Oh, he did cross the river. Wonderful. Yeah, no, I would say Heroes of Might and Magic was more about the combat. The tactical was more in the foreground, and the running around the world map was just collecting resources a little bit and building up your towns.
Who deserves more credit than
But especially like I think it's the Age of Wonders, and I don't want to spend too much time ranting on that game, but that kind of really soured me on this kind of concepts where often the tactical combats they had in the game were like they were super simple, right? So you could easily because the AI also wasn't really good, just kill everything. But it was tedious and it was taking time. But you had the auto-resolve feature. But the auto-resolve feature, if you were using it, it's like, oh yeah, you lost your archer. And you're like, how the frick do I lose archers? Like, I have a front line, they would never get touched if I played it manually. So you're kind of forced to play all the battles manually because the auto-resolve sucked and it was just super boring combat. But, you know, I didn't want to lose my units, so to min-max, I need to play it out. And it's like... Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna get to the aliens here. I know the XCOM squad is in Civ 5, right? Not in Civ 6. Free envoy. I don't think I want this. I'm not sure why he's spawning units. He hasn't scouted me. Let's see if he can just burn himself out on me. Now, the Walker is not the best unit to take out a barbarian camp. Can I kill this? Possibly. Yeah, I didn't find any alien civilizations here. Building a settler, I have no idea where I want to settle next now. You need to heal a bit. You need to scout a bit. We could just go here. Nice plain sill on the river. Coastal city. Marble. Wait, that is a flooding tile on a hill? That is unusual. Alright, let's get some slingers. Maybe we can get the archery boost. Maybe I can entice this guy to attack me across the river. Found another city-state, and we're the first to meet them. And no AIs around. The one time I get a civilization that's good at rushing.
Bronze is the mirror.
That iron even, right next to the capital, and at a spot for a second city. We want to get a builder out. Get that iron and that the sources hooked up. Alright, we met another city-state, Cardiff. This time we're not the first to meet them, so I'm gonna throw my envoy in there. Alright, and I think we're gonna do something I spotted somewhere. We're gonna take Amani and do a little tour around the city-states. I randomed Illogical. I did not play Inca this time. Would have been fun if I randomed into Inca. No movement. Okay, they're gonna attack me if I go here. Yeah, I'm actually doing more damage than I'm taking. That's fine. Builder up.
Organisms don't think of CO2.
Great Barrier Reef. Stay there. Stay away from my scout. Storm rages on. Heading to the west. Right, west is where I am. Yeah. I'm just gonna scooch away from the storm. I don't want to fight against the storm. Give me a monument here. it was just base XCOM, and you know there was we were doing fine. You know the campaign was trucking along, but again the idea of the stream is to a nice tornado there. Thank you very much. We're gonna flip around between different games based on loosely based on some streamers and YouTubers and other people that kind of in the last 10 years had some sort of impact, I want to say, on how I play, what I do, or were helpful in some way. Now, PoE, I don't think there's anyone who's on the list of the 10 creators today who plays any PoE. No, never seen that. Maybe. So we'll see. Let's see. Boost for archery here. Kill that camp. Oh, did we just get a builder here? Is that some walk card thing that I'm not familiar with? So the problem is that I'm a big anti-Warhammer guy, and I don't like Warhammer. And that's why I probably never played that. Cavalry. Okay, so I could have just attacked the barbarian camp. Okay. So it is a Miria thing, maybe. When you capture barbarian outposts, receive a tribal village reward in addition. Alright, okay, alright, cool, yes. I've played this civilization before. Did they always have that? Don't remember that being there.
Bravery is being the only...
Oh, by the way, our governor is established here, so we're gonna take her, reassign, and put her. Hang on, let's see. I don't think anyone is gonna make this competitive. Let's go to Cardiff. So she counts as 2 additional envoys. So if you put her into a city-state where you have 1, you get 3, and 3 is enough to be suzerain, and this gives you a bunch of error score early in the game. You can kind of almost guarantee a golden age for a second age. Look at me min-maxing here. Hang on, actually. Which heroes do we have? Oh, yeah, son. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Right, you're gonna heal up there. I'm gonna see if you can find that scout. You're gonna come back and kill that barbarian camp. So yeah, as somebody. Sweden, hello. It's an honor to meet you. Sure, we exchange information. You're really far away, actually. Maybe a delegation. She doesn't hate me right away. What is this? Is she gonna make friends in civilization on deity difficulty? I think the scout might be already dead, but we can do a little bit exploration of the slinger. And we already are at Golden Age here. So let's get some marble online. This is going way better than the XCOM campaign there. I say that as barbarians approach my capital. Get the war card back. So maybe, actually, I think I'm gonna just buy a slinger so I can kill this scout next turn. And we can buy the horses. Get a source of horse. Yeah, we squad wiped on the first abduction and then lost 2 guys on the first UFO, and the other 2 guys that survived got gravely injured. So your average Armored Impossible enemy within. Yeah, we also squad wiped on the first abduction, which is normally at that point you restart the campaign, right? Not on a full playthrough, because without the engineers from the first abduction and the ranks and the level ups, you're just gonna be behind for the rest of the game. That's not fun. Not actually heal up there. Okay, so we got Armani in Cardiff, which is also going to be a good buffer against Sweden. I could send her around to the other cities, also get Suzerain there, but I don't need more error score. We're already 2 points over. Maybe we can still do that in the next age. Next era. Age is millennia. That, by the way, looks kind of crap, doesn't it? Anyone looked into millennia? That new Paradox 4X game. It's looked a bit like they tried real hard, but didn't really gave up halfway through. Yeah, that's a very cynical way to see it, but I kind of agree, logical. And considering, Paradox has not had a super great run when it comes to game releases lately. I've seen Marv's video on Millennia, and I'm since this is the Tribute game to Marv's. I'm also in his Discord, and I've read him ranting about Millennia, and also when the first playable demo came out, I was very open there in the Discord, also saying like, seriously, nobody in the dev team or on the game tester team or anything said that combat animation looks worse than if we didn't have a combat animation. It adds nothing to the game, it costs the player's time, and it looks like crap. It looks like something from the 90s, but actually looking worse. Like Marbozir said, Battle Isle 2 had that. Like Battle Isle, that is 93, I want to say, that came out. And in Battle Isle, those animations looked better than whatever Millennia is doing. Millennia is like a new Civilization-like game published by Paradox. I don't think it's developed by Paradox. And it's very rough around the edges. If it was an early access release, I wouldn't be so skeptical, but it's a full game release, and then, a full game release and has on the Steam page, it says, online PvP, but PvP is not actually active yet. It's going to be patched in later. It's just... Yep, Endless Legend. Again, that brings me back to my rant about Age of Wonders with the whole tactical combat in between to resolve the battles. I'll never get. I'll never be happy about the tactical combat in these kind of games. Or maybe I'll be eventually if the right game comes along and has the right solution for it. Do this, but like, don't have the money. Are you gonna buy some horses from me? You have 2 money. I would very much like more than 2 money. No, you have 112. You're not interested in horses. You're interested in iron. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Ascendancy. That was kind of a hopeful thing to take the crown of Masters of Orion. Iron Oath, doesn't ring a bell right now. So based on that, I would say I probably haven't tried it. I'm also not sure what exactly that is. I'm kind of moving an unescorted settler to the front right now, which you can do, yes. It's not the smartest thing. Payday 3, yeah, Payday 3 looked like... I don't know what they did there. Like, Payday is such a fun concept, and it was a successful game, I want to say, the first 2. Like, how do you screw up a sequel to that? Still don't have anybody who I consider a good hero. What's the error counter like? 20. Still a lot of turns, so I don't want to get boats out just for the error score. I think you're gonna get me some more builders. Yeah, just get another settler from this city too. Yeah, get another settler. I'm kind of, since we're playing here, Civilization, right, curious. At some point, they announced, yes, we're working on Civilization 7. And I want to say that's been almost a year ago that they said that. And there's not been a single word about it since. Which I'm like, okay, you're teasing it? Come on, tease a little bit more. Tease me, daddy. I mean... Then again, there's also not been any word on any XCOM-like games from Firaxis.
Writing means sharing.
And it's been a while since I checked on, what's his name, Mark Nauta, if his Twitter profile still says, or has been updated to say what he's doing right now. Mix of Darkest Dungeon Explorer, Battle Brothers style strategic combat and tactical map. Yeah, so like I like the idea of both Darkest Dungeon and Battle Brothers, and both games in particular had then some minor nitpicks that kind of made them not my absolute favorites. Like, Battle Brothers just needed two things, in my opinion. First of all, proper unit or soldier customization, that you don't just have dudes in your army. Like, okay, I get it, you named it Battle Brothers, but come on. The other thing was, in an engagement, I feel like the two groups should have been just like, I don't know, 3 tiles more apart. Like, I have encounters where I was chasing enemies, like enemy bandits. The battle map loads. I'm in the low ground. They are on the high ground. They win the initiative, and their archers shoot me from the high ground, like in turn 1 before any of my units gets to move. That's like, okay, that's dumb. I think that was probably one of the last battles I played before I uninstalled the game. It's like why can't you just, have units further apart, or maybe, I don't know, have you deploy your units if you're the one initiating the combat? That should be an advantage, in my opinion, but whatever. I should really get a campus out, shouldn't I? Get a +2 down there. I hate spending all the money on tile purchases. Wait, Starfield isn't actually in early access, is it? You're just saying it's early access because it's kind of unfinished? Or is it, did it release in early access? I don't know. Okay. Pantheon choice. I do have iron and horses in both cities, so I could go for God of Craft, God of the Forge, or whatever it's called. I'm gonna have iron here. I think I'm settling here on this tile. Maybe I go here. Have Plains Hill, have the iron closer. Get Great Barrier Reef. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go what craftsmanship here. Yeah. Extra production, extra faith. Yeah, so we got an early rush civilization and nobody to rush. Which is kind of making this a very, very SimCity game here that we're playing right now. What are you doing for me? I guess you're joining the settler and building up this city. Yeah, I mean, XCOM Legends wasn't from Firaxis, right? It was published by 2K, but developed by, oh my god, that's an archer. By some, I don't even know what company developed that. Run away! I should probably look at the tree here. There's political. What do I need for political philosophy? I mean, I'm going for Early Empire for the governor title, but actually that makes no sense. We should just beeline this. I also kind of want a third slinger out before I get archery, so let's do this first. So I wonder that this doesn't look like there's any other civilization up here. There's different border here. So there's Sweden and that is a different border. So there's somebody else there. But, you know, if we settle this area, we kind kind of blocking us off from the rest. Also, 10 error score over what I need. That's great. We might have a golden age. Just a hunch that we might be able to get that. Can you survive this? We broke line of sight. We know that from XCOM, right? He doesn't know where I am, so he's totally gonna go in the other direction. That's true, hey. That also felt very XCOM. You break line of sight and he finds you anyway and kills you. Oh, World of Warcraft. Man, I feel like the next expansion for World of Warcraft might be the first one where I'm not going back to the game. We haven't played now in over a year. Sindbad. Now, I don't think we want to summon Sindbad here because he's just going to be caught in the sea. So we need a city. Well, we could have a coastal city here. That might be a good Sindbad one. Ooh, Sindbad can just kill barbarian camps with one of his actions. You get a bunch of gold, and then because we're Sumeria, we get the special bonus ability. That's an interesting combo I haven't considered. Anyway, get me more settlers. Now let's do a granary. I want to grow my capital more, get state workforce, get a government plaza in here. Can probably do something with this, like get the plaza here. We can get a second science district here with another city down here somewhere. There's a big hub. What's the timer here? 4 turns till the next era. Is suzerain. The others aren't. You're gonna take what, 5 turns also to move to a new city-state? So I think I'm just gonna reassign you right now to Mexico City. She's gonna arrive there, first turn of the new era. And give me more error score for the next one. One days played on your account, and that's a lot. I certainly don't have 1K days played. Then again, I played like 5 more expansions after you quit, right? You quit during Pandaria? Illogical? Was it Pandaria or was it Draenor?
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius. A strong economy begins.
I guess we'll have to take archery. We're not going to get another slinger out. That's fine. Let's get Pingala into the capital. More science. Spot here for sea resources. Interesting. Okay. And you can go here also. Scout for barbarians. It has been a very, I don't want to say boring, but there's nothing happening. No threats game here. Like Cardiff is blocking me from Sweden. Sweden is even, or we can do friendship. This can turn into a whole SimCity kind of. We're just building up our empire and hope that the deity AI doesn't just out-tech me. In Legion. Okay, that's longer than I thought. I thought you quit earlier.
Confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
I mean, Christina does have her qualities, right? Alright, so we got a Golden Age. We're not really gaining much faith as much as I would like Monumentality. I think we're just gonna go Free Inquiry. But we're also gonna go and continue our little adventure here in a different game. So this was the civilization section of the stream. Again, as I said, as a little bit of a homage to Marbusier and Quill 18, the Deity twins, who've provided me lots of entertainment and good advice and everything else. So next section. 2 more streamers that I'm gonna bring up now, and that in somehow had an influence on the channel or on me. And this is yet coming up is a little bit of a weird one, I would say. Because first of all, the pairing doesn't really 100% pair together, and also the game we're gonna play is probably not really related to the two. But anyway, hear me out a second. First of all, next streamer I'm going to mention as having a positive influence is Arumba. And he's, if you're not familiar with him, he's done, back in the days, a lot of Paradox games, mostly Crusader Kings 2 and Europa Universalis 4 on YouTube. And he's been like the most reliable, I want to say, YouTube creator I had encountered. Like back in the days, he was doing 8 videos each day, every 3 hours, on spot, an episode of his EU4 series, always roughly or exactly 20 minutes long. You could like set your watch based on his release schedule. And what also was really great, when Discord became more common used and people were using it and everything, he had in his Discord channel a content creator channel for like small growing creators where they could basically exchange ideas, talk about things, and he would also help with advice, etc. And it's much less about him as a creator, but rather about the community he created and the support you were getting there. Yes, he's also very much into war crimes, but I think he's more the war crimes in Stellaris or even CK. I think he's dabbled a little bit in XCOM at some point, and he's done lots of kind of auto-battler games, right? So the original plan here as the 3rd game was to play some Hearthstone Battlegrounds, because creator number 6 is going to be Slisser, who is, or was, I will say at this point, mostly playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds. And the most important contribution here is Butspot, our bot in the channel, is a bot that I saw in her channel and then basically just stole, right? Because I found it hilarious. But also she as a creator kind of gave me some thought, not so much like in a supportive community, but she's been very open about inclusion and as a woman in gaming and streaming, with the way gamer audiences are, something just to bring to your mind and also rethink how you handle this, and being kind of awareness of the whole thing. So anyway, my idea was, they both played a bunch of Hearthstone Battlegrounds, let's play that. But the current Battlegrounds patch is kind of crap. So instead, since, hey, it's an auto-battler, we're just going to play a round of backpack battles. And, play a game that I enjoy right now. So that's definitely something that Arumba has played, so it still fits the bill, right? But I think those two kind of had their influences in a way. Slisser is also, I want to say, one of the channels that, during the good old Corona pandemic, where I was working from home and then having a stream open at the same time, I initially watched a lot of Slisser before I came across a different creator that was playing XCOM Long War of the Chosen. But I've watched a ton of her playing Battlegrounds back then. But anyway, we do Battlefields again. This is the full release version. It's no longer in early access. I think it was a week, 2 weeks ago or so, maybe 3 weeks. So there's now 4 classes. So the Pyromancer and the Barbarian is also available. And I forgot that I have a game open still. So I'm just gonna... so if you're not familiar with this game, you have a backpack. Each turn, each round, you get a shop and you can buy items to put in your backpack. Each item has synergies with adjacent items, right? So, for example, or, well, in this case, this weapon doesn't, but for this burning sword, on each hit, there's a 60% chance that I gain some heat, which is a buff. And for every 5 heat that I gained, this weapon and any surrounding weapons gain +1 base damage. So you want to make sure that every weapons around it are there. So actually, now that I say that, I should probably have these stones here next to the sword so they also get buffed. Even though by the time they only fire once, and by the time they fire, I probably don't have 5. Well, no, I get 6 heat at the start. Anyway, so basically all the weapons here and items have some sort of interaction. For example, here I have a lump of coal that I can throw in there. And because it's next to a heat source, it's going to turn into burning coal next turn, which is something I kind of need. That's a stamina sack. For sale, let's just buy that. Oh, I should definitely also hold on a second. Edit the stream info. We're now on the backpack battles. All right. Game is captured. So yeah. So the game was, there was a long early access phase where you could play the demo for free. It only had 2 classes, but they were doing weekly balance updates. You know, I'm just gonna get that stone here and call it a day. Spend the last money. Which I thought actually it was kind of pointless, right? Because they had 2 more classes that were planned all along, that those classes come with the full release. So all the balancing they did in the demo, they kind of had to throw out the window now that the new classes were also in the game. So after each shop phase, you then fight against another player, but this is asynchronous. So you're not fighting them. They are currently online or anything, but that build of this player is just saved on the server somewhere, and the server is just saying, yeah, you know what? Here's somebody who was on the same round as you were. Fight them. Another stamina sack at sale. I definitely want the whetstone, so we can make a burning blade here. I'm just gonna get the stamina sack. It was at sale. I am 1 money short. I want that chili pepper, so we're just gonna do that. Yeah, it's kind of like, I like the asynchronous PvP idea. So you're not relying on enemies being online or anything. You just can play whenever and at any speed you want. You can also, you know, I can pause this, look exactly what are they building, right? Also, we're losing, maybe. Oh, so close. There's certainly, like, the balance isn't perfect, right? Not even close to, but it's a fun little thing. Actually, go here. So you gain still gaining 4 heat gained. We now gain extra power. I probably want this. No. Now I'm speeding it up a lot. I'm not sure. No, hang on, that's a dagger. Oh, I'm not even using all my stamina. I was about to buy another banana. No. I kind of really want a Goobert, though. There we go. That's a Goobert. How do I get you in here? Speed. Do this. Do this. Get you in there. Turn you into a chili Goobert. And we want to get, yeah, speed up the banana. No, actually, slot that all to the side, because we want activators on Goobert on the right-hand side. Okay. So yeah, so one aspect of this game is then also that your items can combine to build bigger items, better items. Yeah, they only have girl heroes. They also have like the option as like chibi designs then for heroes. Yeah, sure. When you if you like that, go nuts. Okay, Firebender on sale. We would need some mana regeneration for that, but in general, I think that's a really good one. Yeah, get that. Do I need more space? Possibly. You want many fire items around you. You would also be a good Goobert activator, though. I'll have to see how we do this. We can do this. Put this here, get you there. We've got 15 gold. Let's get some more space. I think that's a lot of money. I think it just makes sense. Get an egg. Get a dragon. We need something here for Goobert on the right-hand side. Also, a lot of enemies with spiked shields here today. We need something. We need mana generation, because otherwise this thing does nothing for us. Shield would be a nice Goobert activator, but we don't really have the space for that right now. Okay, now we're gonna... No, I hate this new... At some point they changed the way that it works when you place bags. I speed up the banana some more, I have a speed up chili. Okay, that's kinda okay for Goop. As a mana gem. I think those stones have been with us way too long anyway. That should give us some mana. Probably make that better. I might have to rearrange this whole thing. But let's get the dragon hatched first here next turn.
Right on.
Why is your character Lena the Slayer from Dota?
Hey, good cousin. Thank you very much for the resub. Now, if I knew Dota, I knew exactly who that is. But it's just the way the character is designed in this game. I don't know. They probably took some inspiration from that game. Can I support a lightsaber? Probably not. But I kind of want another weapon. I just don't know what. Maybe I should have taken the hammer or something like that. I think for now we're just gonna... This. You're activating every 2.2 seconds, so you're better than the dagger. Get you there. I still want the dagger on near the sword to get the damage buff. So why don't we get this thing? Yeah, actually, put the burning coal in the dragon. Yeah, just missing a fire item here to make this guy happy. I think we're flying right now. So yeah, so there's here an overview of all the recipes you can build. Like, yeah, we can make a molten spear with a spear and 2 flames. If we get a draconic orb, we can turn our dragon into a big dragon. And lots of other stuff. I mean, a crown? Crown is good. Second Gubert. It's gonna be rough on the space right now. I really want the crown. I think I'm fairly strong right now. Now that I just got the world out. So maybe we just sit on 8 gold, which is a terrible idea, but hey, I'm just in whatever league that is gold. Maybe get away with that. Especially, I'm not sure what he's doing. Doesn't look very strong. Okay, so crown. Taking the space. That is for this guy. Do I like cap? Yes, for damage reduction. I can't fit it in right now, though. Well, I can just leave 1 flame out. Give Gubert a little hat. Happy Gubert. Okay. Yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, just... Didn't I just start the battle? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit of a, you know, thank you stream, as I put it, where I play games loosely based on other creators that I that influenced me, that helped me, that gave me something over the 10 years that I've been streaming now. And we've reached our 3rd station here with some backpack battles. And when I say loosely based, this is probably the most loosely based one of the games we've played so far. You know, I'm just gonna take the potion belt, even though we're not at potions. Second mana orb. Crown on dragon on Gubert. That's not terrible, that's not the best. We're in survival mode now, which can give us a little bit more points to rank up in the ladder, but also means any enemies we face now are also in survival mode, so they usually fight stronger boards. But I also think, like, this doesn't seem like a natural board with all the empty space here. It's 11 empty slots. So what I think is happening, what I've heard, or as I understand it, is that in lower ranks, and gold still counts as lower, the system removes items from those saved characters that you're going up against to make it a little bit easier, since you're kind of still in the lower ranks. Probably fit a bird. I still think I want a second weapon. I'm still not sure what that is, though. Thank you very much for the 10 years wishes. Well, I always do my best to put the streams when I go live into Discord, right? But yes, Twitch notifications do not have a reputation of being amazing. Downbird, he's hitting not much. I just don't see. Well, head can go somewhere else, right? So we could do Downbird here, it's even less. Do these there like this. Okay. Banana. Put my banana here. Then Sidebird. It's hitting the free weapons. Maybe Bird on Goobird though. Hits the free weapons and hits the crown. And we speed up the bird. Right, and then we have the banana double sped up, triple sped up. Up here. Something like that. And you know, yeah, we're gonna get a second chili pepper. I mean, why is this not working? There's no back there. The back's there. Now the thing is here for this little item, we want to reach 80 heat, because then we instantly do 100 points of damage. It's kind of our win condition, and we're not getting there. 65 is what we got. We still won, but ooh. A bit close. A bit close. Are you my second weapon? You take 1 stamina a second. That would leave me kind of dry. Now I can build... What is the Flame Whip? What does it do? Flame Whip. Use 1 spike to gain free heat. I don't create spikes though. It's kind of pointless. No. And Draconic Orb. Turn out our dragon into a chunky dragon. Yes. Do I get more value out of that chili pepper? Probably don't. We need more space. But I don't like that space. That is expensive space. Oh my. Oh, stop that. Oh, my invulnerability triggered right in the second. Oh, do you have a... Oh, he had a Phoenix. I'm like, oh, it's close, we might win. No, he has a Phoenix. He's just gonna reincarnate with full health. Okay. Where you going? Get back in there. Get back in the fight. Give me that blueberry. I need more space than 1 space. What might be nice shield by I just need a big space. Stamina back is not ideal, but I'll take it. There's another activator here again. Speed up that thing a little bit more. We could actually see this there. Gives us more speed on the blueberry and on everything else there. Flames all around. Rerolls are now 2 gold. I'm still thinking I need more offensive stuff. Although maybe the new dragon. Because with every 15 heat gained, we gain 3 extra damage, extra attack. Maybe that's going to turn the tide now. Because we have, I think, fairly good mana generation. And with that, fairly good heat generation on this guy. Kind of wish he was in range. Maybe. Like, part of me wants to rebuild the whole back to get this guy in range of the bird. It's fine. It's fine. It's only gold, League. Whatever. Now, of course, with the better mana generation, our invulnerability, like when you reach 10 mana, we get... Yeah. If we reach 10 mana, we become invulnerable for 2 seconds. That now happens earlier in the fight. Which can be good, can also be crap. The rapier. How do you like this? And how would I get this in here? Seven. No, actually, you stay there. You come back. Because with the blueberry should generate some luck for us. So we should be able to scale this, and it's also going to scale based on the burning blade. Might work. Maybe a second blueberry, but I need space. Did I mention I need space? That counts as space. So I'm gonna put you here. Get the dagger in. Flame in. Okay. You're doing poison builds. Now the chili peppers cleanse our debuffs a little bit, but not enough to get through that poison. Oh, anyway, we're honking. We're honking like crazy. Yeah, we need a little bit more stamina, but that's an easy thing to fix. Your space. I want this blueberry. Can't get anything else here, right? So you're going to be sitting somewhere on your own. At least you get hit by the bird. There's something to be said to rearrange this a little bit and have blueberry on Goobert instead of the banana. Because blueberry is just faster. That's me then. We're gonna... Everything's gone wrong. And this way around. Blueberry here. That means you fit there. Kind of slowed down the banana now, though. Never banana. Yeah, if I had more space, I'd take that. Okay, maybe we just buy expensive space here. Squeeze that in over there. Then we can fit the banana here, gets even hit by the birds. And we have space for our flame. So next turn we buy the banana. I need to survive 2 more rounds. That's a lot of fire. It's the reincarnation thing and the reincarnation candle. And we're getting murdered. Okay. Stun armor is healing. This thing reincarnates once. And this reincarnates once. Yeah. Actually using a potion with a potion belt? What is happening? Alright. Survive for 1 round. We have 3 more lives. We're gonna survive. The question is how many ranking points do we get? I think it's the same as in the demo. It's just if you go into survival mode or not. That's the main difference. Didn't quite work out. He is... oh. Yeah, he's doing that kind of build. So he has a lot of cheese, which is increasing his max HP the whole time. So if he had the same HP as me, then we would still have lost. But yeah, he has a lot of generation, vampirism, and max HP increase. Oh well. We still won. We're still gonna get 2 extra tries, 22 score. Slowly climbing up gold. I'm not an expert at this game. I'm far from it, right? I play it every now and then, 1 round, and then call it a day. It's a fun little thing. And yeah, you can have the 4 different classes here, and then you earn trophies, and you can then buy clothing for your guys and make them look different, so they don't look like a Dota character, or maybe they look even more like a Dota character. I don't know. Anyway, this was probably is going to be the shortest section of the stream. We're going to jump over, and as usual, again, 2 more creators that influenced, helped, inspired me or something else over the last years. First one I'm going to call out is Avak. He is doing city builder, survival, and other games. Has a lot of interesting storytelling and is really relaxed, cool guy. And he, for some reason, I had subscribed for him for a very long time. I wasn't really watching his content. And then he had a cooperative playthrough of 7 Days to Die, which he was playing together with Lady Sheila. And that really hooked me. That kind of got me on 7 Days to Die. And that then kind of triggered my my interest, my taste for zombie games. In addition to that, he also had a very active Discord again with small creators exchanging ideas, etc. And in that Discord was also a multiplayer community that was then playing 7 Days to Die together. So I got into the zombie game multiplayer thing. And through all of that, I then stumbled upon another little interesting little zombie game called Project Zomboid. And got hooked on that pretty badly. And at some point, around 2 years ago, I want to say, when most of my days consisted of working from home and having a logical stream up on the side, at some point, I think Illogical stopped streaming, and I'm like, oh, let's see if I can find some Project Zomboid stream instead. And came across a guy called Royal with Cheese TV, who was playing Project Zomboid, and that he was, fun guy to follow, super friendly, good music on the stream all the time, and really educational but also challenging and fun gameplay. And been following that guy for a while, and he's been super friendly, super welcoming, and super supportive. And that's what we're going to do next here. So I'm going to log into the multiplayer server that Cheese is putting up, that I'm also currently playing on. And while it's logging in, I'm actually going to go here to the pause screen. I'm going to do two things. First of all, I'm going to get up quickly and get some water. And I'm going to change the title here. Change the game category to Project Zomboid. And I'm going to lower my desk into sitting position, because we're going to be fully concentrated here on that. All right, I'll be right back. Just a very short break. All right, enough break. Okay, so Project Zomboid. You've probably seen that I've been having Project Zomboid videos on my channel for a while now. Like, that's a game I'm really big getting hooked on, and it's getting even better. There's big patch coming later this year with some significant updates. Would be nice if you were capturing the game here. It's not. Maybe we do this. All right, let me know if it becomes laggy, because normally Project Zomboid doesn't like display capture. But for some reason it wasn't doing the game capture. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Alright, so this is a multiplayer server with the absolute maximum zombie population that you can have. So there's a ton of zombies on the world. Stop 500 gold expands gaming horizons. I'm not sure I follow. So on this server, everybody started in this little community here, and the server has been live for just over 2 weeks, and we've basically cleared zombies first to this little town, then down this road, liberated this little city up here, liberated this slightly bigger city, established a base here, then went down here along the river, killed all the zombies in this area. Up here, this military base was the latest one, and currently we're trying to fight our way up here into the city of Riverside. Yeah, we're jumping on to the next game, and this is my second character on the server. The first one had an unfortunate incident, run-in with some zombie thief that wanted to take a bite out of my left arm. And we got from that military base we liberated, we got a bunch of really cool Humvees with special skins that look kind of awesome. Anyway, so I'm gonna head to the front lines and see what the situation is there. Now, when I say this is the server setting has the maximum amount of zombies you can have, it's a lot. I'm gonna see if we can actually show, or I can actually show you the amounts we're dealing with. see the cars of the others on the team here. So I guess I probably shouldn't be driving any closer to the front. As typical in a zombie apocalypse, if it's raining, you want to have your umbrella. Do I have my umbrella even? Yeah. An umbrella somewhere. When and how did I lose that? Maybe I'm just blind? Yeah, it is, yeah. Gotta slay zombies in style. So, quick look. Ah, just up the road here. So yeah, and you know, you might see a few zombies here on the ground and you think, ah, that's a lot of zombies. No, this is, you see, those zombies are already decaying. So those were zombies that were killed 2 days ago. Now this is starting to be a few more zombies on the right hand side there. Hello there.
Hey, Ava's back. Hey, Ava.
It's peaceful. I think the guy's done a good job. So, but you might kind of see here the groups at the edges, but it's kind of thinned out already. This is not a lot right now. So I'm assuming they're just killing and trying to kill everything on the right side of the road, so we can still drive on the left. Alright. That is some crummy weather. And I've been ping kicked. So I was wondering how good it will work today with streaming and playing on the server at the same time, considering my connection is kind of shitty at the moment. Now, ping is normally download, right? And streaming is upload, so I thought it wouldn't be a problem, but it might be. I'll give it one more try. So I've been having some issues with that, even when I'm not streaming. Like I've been ping kicked a few times. Like I'm not sure if everyone is aware. I've been having some issues getting my ISP correctly to set up my fiber that I was supposed to be getting in February, and that's indefinitely delayed. And so I'm on a non-cable connection on a Wi-Fi-ish connection, mobile. Sort of a mobile hotspot that I'm using, which is shit. But hey, it's been good enough for the stream today. We've only dropped 200 frames, which is exciting. If it just doesn't work, streaming and playing on the server at the same time, then I'm just going to do a quick base tour of one of my single player base, and then we're going to go over to game number 5, because, yeah, might not work. Also, we might be logging in here in the middle of a bunch of zombies, so that can be exciting. Okay, that worked. I'm killing on the wrong side of the road. Oh, unprofessional. Alright, turn on the lights. Yeah, no, I can hear that I was bit or anything. I mean, it's kind of the worst thing, time to log on here. It's super heavy rain. It's just early in the morning, so it's still kind of dark from the night. And I have no idea what the situation is here of the terrain. Okay, I want to clear a little bit on the side here. So, what's really fun about this server, by the way, is that since we all started together, everybody's helping out each other. And there's also some sort of role distribution, where some people who like to fight zombies a lot, like me, like these guys, are on the front lines, killing thousands of zombies. And other people who don't like combat all that much might just be at base, taking care of the base, looking after the farm, fishing, hunting, trapping. There's no hunting in the game. Anyway, or taking care of the vehicle mechanics, you know, making sure the cars are repaired and armored up. Like all the stuff that's there to do at the base. Oh, nice. Well, unfortunately, there's no mining in the game yet. If this was 7 days to die, yeah, I know. I could spend hours. Jenny! Jenny! Thank you very much for the gift subs. Appreciate it. How are you doing? Crazy, hello, hello, hello. Oh, everybody, did she just send a bunch of people over? Appreciate it, everybody stopping by. Welcome on in. Yeah, so just to keep in mind, everybody, sub, thank you very much. Thank you, Matt. Oh god, there's so many new names. I can hardly keep up. Matt, appreciate it. So we were just having, you know, I mentioned it maybe a few times that I am still on a crummy connection right now, and already being ping kicked once. So I'm not sure how streaming and playing at the same time is gonna work here, but it's okay. I'm not getting bit. Thank you all very much for coming over and saying hi. It's nice to have you over here. I've been having an absolute blast on the server, and to those who just came over, so part of this anniversary stream that I'm doing is saying thank you to 10 different creators, streamers, influencers. I don't like the word influencers. Creators and streamers that kind of supported me, influenced me, had any impact on my channel or what I'm doing. And we're at the PC section of the stream. And definitely Cheese is one of the people where I have a big thank you for. The time since I came across this channel have been amazing. And a lot of fun, and also made PZ one of the staples of my own channel. Well, he's kind of really bad at carpentry and PZ, that's for sure. But I think we just need to convince him that the garden saw is the superior saw. By the way, that's you know, nobody tell him, right? So there's this thing in PZ. For those not familiar with the game, there are two types of saw: a saw and a garden saw. Like the regular saw, it looks like a hacksaw, and Cheese hates the garden saw for whatever reason, right? It just looks, it kind of looks cheap. You know? I understand it, but he really has an aversion. So I want to say about 2 weeks ago or so, I had picked up some garden saws from looting. I don't know why, and I just tossed them into his roof rack of his car. And next stream he noticed them and just threw them on the ground. So I had another garden saw, and then I put that in, and he's like, "Are people putting garden saws in my car?" And I think the whole rest of the server, because he was getting annoyed at it, picked up on it, and it's now become a constant resupply of garden saws. And so obviously, well, he's at the front lines right now. Obviously, as a helpful person that I am, I always have a spare garden saw free in my inventory. Because he always throws them out. That's kind of wasteful. So you gotta make sure he has a fresh supply. Like, I've been in some of the places we've looted, I've left good loot behind, like weapons that I kind of needed, so I could carry 5 garden saws out. It's insane. Like, I've been over encumbered and barely got away from the zombies because I was carrying 8 garden saws out of a warehouse. But it's all for a mission. Anyway, I just saw somebody drive away. Let's make sure now. There's still plenty of people up there. Getting a little bit on the corpse sickness here. Also, I think I have a exclamation mark. Oh, great. When I switch scenes, it goes black here for a second. Just a quick shout out here to Cheese. So this server is open, and if you want to play on it, go to Cheese channel, join his Discord. Ideally either sub to him, then you immediately get access, or ask in the Discord, hey, this server looks like fun. I want to help contribute to community. I can bring some garden saws to the table. And the more the merrier. So anyway, never fight near low fences. One of the many lessons that I've learned over the past 2 years. Right, how are we looking? Oh my god. There's still a couple zombies around. Right, sometimes it's a little bit risky to zoom out that much, because the game just like, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to display 200 zombies. If you want to see 200 zombies, you gotta give me half of your frames. Trading DPS for zombies. FPS, not DPS. Ah, that's my machete. No. Alright, I'm gonna keep you and repair you at a later time. Put the hammer away? Yes, okay. Smoke. It's not so bad here. It's like it's not that many zombies left, considering I've been talking about how this server has the maximum zombie population. It's kind of okay. We're still a little bit away. Let me just go to the map. Oh, this is this. I thought we were at this band already, but this is this band. Yeah, there's the next little town area that we get to. Oh, nauseous. Okay, we can do like 1 or 2 more pulls. Ghostbusters, hey. That is, unfortunately, one of the downsides of the many zombies. If you're near corpses of zombies, you get what is called corpse sickness. So you're feeling a little bit queasy, nauseous then later on, and get sick, get a fever, and die if you stay too long. So you want to fall back, breathe some fresh air. Well, it's you know, because the server has, I don't know, 80 slots or something, so up to 80 players can play, but officially the devs only support up to 32 players, so that's why it says unstable. But the server has been running super smooth. Considering we had like tens of thousands of zombies active at the same time. That server has been going really well. Do we have buffering? Oh my god, I'm dropping frames like a madman. Oh boy, yeah. I'm dropping frames here. Okay, so we might just cut the multiplayer adventure short and see if it recovers if we're not on the server. That's a shame. Okay, so PC server streaming is probably not in the cards until I get my fiber. That sucks. Especially since I wanted to, now that everybody from the servers came over and said hi, like showing this awesome server. I've been having such a good time on this server. All right. Yeah, I just want to get to some sort of safety here. And out of the queasiness. Oh, there's zombies up there. Alright, cool. Cool. We're dropping frames like it's going out of style. No, unfortunately, it's my end. Alright. Well, that sucks. Okay, so we're gonna see if that recovers if I'm not connected to the server. It hurts. It might also be not related to the server at all and just my connection being shit right now. Because it's not stopping. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a quick... Nah, you know what? I'm gonna, unfortunately... Now we're gonna do a quick base tour and see if it recovers in the meantime. Since I don't want to have a super short Zomboid session here. Yeah, it's been like I've been really enjoying the server. Maybe playing some days a little bit too long or longer than I should have. It's been really addictive to just clear the map, and you have like thousands of zombies in the area, and then after you clear it, it's eerily empty. Like, it's still dropping frames. I wonder if this is back to the issue. Yeah, like this seems like the issue from half a year ago when I was streaming there, where it was just not dropping or stopping. Yeah, the thing is, it was even fine for the first 10 minutes or so on the server. Like, and now it's up to 20,000 dropped frames in the last, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I hate this because I don't know. I'm off the server now, right? This is a single player game, so it shouldn't affect anything, but it's still dropping frames like crazy. So this is my current single player game base, and if you are watching the YouTube series, you might have seen this before. This is basically a base I've built here out in the woods between these two rivers. There was just an empty field, or rather a forest here, that we all chopped down, and everything you've seen here is then built up from scratch, pretty much. So I've got solar power here on my workshop, on my garage, which took a long time to collect these solar panels. So there's like a solar bank in here, which is powering then the whole base. Couple cars for collection. This is where I do my mechanics. Hello, David. And then this is the main building. I still have the Christmas decoration on, and even though it's deep in March. My TV, my piano, the bedroom, sleeping in the money. Over here, the kitchen. And out here, I'm building. This is supposed to be like an entertainment center with like cinema and a bar and a bowling alley. That's the plan, at least. But it's a lot of work still, a lot of chopping of wood to do, and I need to hook up a separate power supply here to the thing. So yeah, that's kind of the other aspect of Project Zomboid, where you can get really creative and build like huge bases. Yeah, so hang on. This is basically what I've been doing so this is from a solo run I've been doing with some special rules. Like this is the so-called you only loot once run. So every town that I enter, as soon as I leave the town, I can never return. At least not for looting purposes, right? As I can still drive through it, but if I, pick up a bag of chips from the gas station in Rosewood, the moment I leave Rosewood is off limits. Which has two interesting implications. First of all, I need to establish a safe house in every city I go to, because I can't just, go from my base to the city, clear some zombies, go back to base, go back to the city, clear more zombies, and then loot in stages that way. So I have to go to each city, establish a safe house, and since I'm playing with repeating helicopters, I kind of have a time limit, right? Because if I'm in that new city and the helicopter comes, if I drive out of the city to flee from the helicopter, then I'm out, right? I cannot return. So at the start of the campaign, I basically always had like the day after the helicopter drove to a new city, looted there for a week, and when the next helicopter came, I packed up as much as I could and left. So I basically, where did I start? I started, like initial start was here in Muldraugh in the station. Then I looted the train yard. Then we started here on Ashenwood and the mall. That counts as one area. And when the first helicopter came, I left that. Oh, talk about helicopter. Right, today is helicopter day. Cool. Now this is really out in the open, really far away here, so we shouldn't get any trouble. But I actually wanted to use the helicopter to kill a few zombies across the river. And thin out Big Bear Lake. So basically I really just had episodic adventures in each of the surrounding towns. Like I was then in Nettle for a week, Akron for a week. The first longer adventure I had was in Fort Rockridge, incidentally, where I then roped into the base, left the fences intact, and said, okay, I'm gonna stay in there. Like, even if the helicopter comes, no outside zombies can come in, and I just have to deal with all the zombies that are inside. By the way, what's with the weather? Like, why is the same weather here as we had on the server just now? Alright, so what I'm gonna try to do here... so helicopter makes a lot of noise, attracts zombies, right? So the area I have between the two little rivers is absolutely safe, zombie-free. But at the edge of the area, we're coming close to a neighboring town, and if it attracts some zombies for the town, I can clear them out a bit since we don't have zombie respawn. Seems unfair, but hey, I'm not fighting fair against zombies. We're still buffering. We might do I try to restart the stream before we go to our last game of the day, which is gonna be you might have heard of XCOM 2, Long War of the Chosen mod jam. Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way here, because this is now here at the edge of the river, and there's a town with a lot of zombies in, and I kinda hope that I can attract a few friends and kill them from the distance. And zombies can't swim. Get a rain poncho on. Don't want to get drenched here. So kind of utilizing the helicopter, who's normally against me, for me. And you might have seen that there. I do have 10% fast zombies, runners. So which is why I'm totally okay with cheesing some of the zombie kills, because fighting a large amount of the runners is super dangerous. So yeah, anyway. Also, I did not expect some on this side of the river. That's kind of leading to my wall and my base. Pause for time a little bit. I am getting a little bit chilly here. Cold. Because I'm wearing... I can't wear the hoodie. Because I'm wearing the poncho against the wetness. Oh well. No, we're not going to be out here for long. Just wanted to use the helicopter to call in a little bit of a... to ring the dinner bell. So I can clear out Big Bear Lake a little bit. Because, Big Bear Lake is the place where people go to die. Oh no, helicopter's not down. And yeah, this is very cheesy, right? I'm not gonna say it isn't. This is not very challenging, but I had to work for this weapon. I had to work for the ammo, so now I'm gonna use it. And it actually gives some use to hunting rifles. Like, this weapon otherwise would be kind of pointless. 9 shots. Single shot. It's a slightly worse pistol with better range. There's a lot of zombies coming in there. So yeah, we're cheesing away here. Kinda on topic. Okay, this might take a little bit longer. And we're still buffering like crazy.